What did you say? That's an impressive penis.
Yeah.
All right, we're live. Welcome to this episode.
Sippers.
Sorry, forgot.
Oh, it's live. Yeah, sorry, I was doing
No, do it.
Sippers. NordVPN. Man.
Not in the live,
Not in
mate.
the live.
No ads. It's just pure.
Have your hurry balls.
Yep.
And fuck your laptop.
Yep.
Yeah, download child porn. No.
My guests are none other than David Elliott. And
Pedophile.
I've never.
Man, I've just come from school nativity play. Don't call me that.
You don't have any kids?
Pardon?
I've never seen a
Did you
colour.
pull?
I've never. Yeah.
Yeah, the wire on myself. No, I didn't. No.
I've never seen a colour suit anyone more than that blue on him.
That blue's lovely. Isn't it?
Really nice on
That
you.
is nice on you.
Really brings out your eyes and
Into your
the.
eyes? It does bring them out.
But you know the downside about it is, do you ever not dry something properly and it gets a wee bit damp smelling?
My back?
And it's a wee bit.
My elbow's not there.
Yeah.
I also washed
Do you
that.
dry your elbows?
No, I did, man. I fucking watched that. That's new. And because obviously boxing never last. And
It's underwear?
oh, so does it. And what happened was, that's supposed to be proper white.
Right.
It's now an off white. But I think it makes it look a bit older. So when I turn up to the gym to train,
Yeah, he's been
wearing
around. Yeah.
Under Armour,
Yeah.
the guy will be like, he's been here before.
Yep.
Here's the belt, mate.
Yep.
And I'll be all, you're a dosser.
Yeah, didn't know you were into S&M, huh?
Yeah. Well, this is not
Oh,
just
the belt.
Yeah.
S&M, this is
Now, Davey, the comedian's boxing. What role do you see yourself playing at this? Like, do you see
I'll
yourself
I'll
like
commentate, mate.
You'll commentate.
I'll
I think
commentate,
you're a
yeah.
commentator.
Because I know boxing.
Right. And who's your tip for being a surprise package?
I think Johnny Bull beat you. I do.
So do
I
I,
think I have
unfortunately.
a funny feeling he's like a wee psychopath.
Yeah.
He's
And he
built like
might-
the side of a fiver, like, but I reckon he
You ain't gonna be all like not take it seriously. As soon as the bell goes, he just whisper. You go, I fucking love this.
I reckon just whisper in your ear, I've got bread in my gloves. And
Shit.
you're all, I'm gluten intolerant.
Fuck.
And he's
If
like-
if that works its way into my system, I'm done. by
Just
the
comes out
third
with
round.
two fucking Kingsmill strap on his hand.
Yeah.
Be a good way to do him.
We've got the chat bar open. People can ask questions, topics, all that kind of thing. Mick, are you a Christmas guy? Are you? But like, I mean, like, you properly get into it.
Oh, no, I just go drinking for 2 weeks.
Right.
Sorry,
I use Christmas as an excuse. I mean, I do it Halloween, Valentine's, Paddy's.
but it's not what Christmas is for. What in your head when you call him a Christmas guy? He goes, "Yeah, drink. That's Christmas." In your head, what is Christmas?
Cliff Richard
Mark-
calendar.
Marking the return to Earth of the Lord.
He's not an alien. He was a baby born in Bethlehem, mate. I've just been to see
Bethlehem?
Yeah.
Bethlehem sounds like a fucking porn star. Welcome to Television X. It's me, Bethlehem.
Oh,
Do you want to see my boobies?
I'm gonna rim Kimberley.
Yeah. Have a
I
look
see
at mine.
we've got a wise man on the phone.
Look at my chocolate North Star. Ooh, you dirty bugger. Oh, speaking of dirty buggers,
No
right?
room at the inn. Don't it?
Oh, right. I was at the nativity. School
Merry
nativity.
Christmas. Sorry.
To P1 school nativity, and there was a guy, right, and he I don't know why he decided I'm doing 5 here, but he did 5.
Teacher?
Board of Governors, mate, right? So
They love it.
he gets up and he takes the mic and he's just thanking people, and then for some reason he sees a bit of the show, obviously, and goes, "This is gonna," and I to be fair, pissed myself. He was talking about there was a dancing about the donkeys, so they were like walking around. The kids were walking around, I guess, doing donkeys, and he goes,
Which way were they going?
the donkeys, you know,
Right.
donkeys. So he was walking, so he got the mic and he was like, "Yeah, it's been a lot of effort. The kids have put a lot of effort into this. The teachers have put a lot of effort into this too. I imagine that donkey song is just stuck in their head all the time. They're probably tossing and turning in bed at night. Probably wake up at 3 a.m, you know, but their husbands aren't complaining."
Jesus
And
Christ.
people on the nativity, I pissed myself because he was like, "Oh."
Tell you what, if I woke up and somebody would give me a hand job like that, I would be complaining.
I mean, like, William, how
Wrap
did
your
you
hand around it, you fucking.
William, how did you get in?
Oh,
A hand job from Kieran also would take ages.
But imagine how big your piece would look.
Oh, look, massive.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so you come quicker.
Yeah, it'd be like a 3D movie. You think you could suck your own with 3 hands?
Kieran wouldn't be expecting. He'd be all, mate.
Oh, the man with softest hands.
He does have soft, lovely hands.
He could actually stop paedophilia.
Pardon?
See if he offered.
No,
What by-
don't
if he-
what by
don't
standing
say
in
what you're
front
gonna
of
say. Don't say what you're gonna say.
If he offered
Don't say
his-
what you're gonna say.
If he offered me had child hands.
Like a wee
Peters.
pedo glory hole.
Yeah,
Like he
yeah.
put his hand
There
through
you
the
go.
toilet wall.
Yeah, he just waits there and they'll be like, whoa, but then people are all safe. He's saving crime.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a bad shout.
No.
I mean,
And he
let's
has
go
time
one
when he's
further. Let's
stuck
get
on the West
flashlights involved.
Yeah. Look at his face. Merry Christmas.
Dan, hit us with a question or a topic, please.
Matthew Murray wants to know, can he get a good morning from the Boytown Boys, as it is still the morning?
Oh, Dave, it's been in you for a long time. Deliver it.
Good morning.
Do you know that's why we started doing Boytown?
That's why we stopped.
We watched
also.
Behind the Candelabra.
What's
It's
that?
the biopic of Liberace. Michael Douglas plays Liberace. Have you seen it?
No, that'd be right up my street. To be honest with you.
It's very good.
Oh
It's
my
I'm a
very
big fan of
God.
Michael Douglas.
There's a scene where he wakes Matt Damon up with
Yeah.
a blowjob. Matt Damon plays like just this young guy he's friends with, and Michael Douglas emerges from the covers, and like he's all like the sound is so crisp on it, so you hear him like almost like swallow. Like,
Yeah, his wee my lips like.
And then
And he goes, good morning.
that was if you watch
Matt
the
Damon's
first,
like, I don't like these apples.
Yeah.
the first 5 episodes of Boytown are just us saying good morning.
But it's and there's the
Something
scene.
happened to me, boys.
Oh well, but the scene you.
I spilled my jizz.
I thought Kieran had left. But the scene you will enjoy the most is he has so much surgery, Liberace, he can't sleep with his eyes closed. So this is a bit, they're like, is he asleep? And he's like, I think so. It's a good
amazing.
time. Rob
I can
Lowe's
see you
brilliant
sleep
in
with
it
your
too.
eyes open.
Oh, I always, mate. You never know what's going to try and stab you in the back. Fuck's sake.
Usually face down, don't you?
Face down, face up, side on. I sleep anyway, mate.
I find that
Standing
odd.
up, running.
Mhm. I actually tried to sleep standing up once, and I didn't. Didn't work.
You fall over?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Remember
yeah.
you fell asleep on a podcast once, episode of Boytown?
Yep, I did.
He's just
I-
under pressure with the kids, and he
Yeah.
was genuinely in. He had this is real time how he fell asleep, and I got so worried about his health because it genuinely went like this. He said, he's like, yeah, I've got that gig coming up. He was like, yeah, I've got that gig coming up. Out, and we used to both face the camera, so we weren't sitting across from each other. So I then start talking about something else, and for about 4 seconds I'm talking, and he doesn't reply, and I look over, and you know that real old man, one of those, just fell asleep mid sentence.
Have you started doing that weird thing? I don't know if this happened to you in your 30s, where you make a noise just before you fall asleep.
Yes.
That wakes you up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
I'm always startled. Oh,
it's fucking
Oh, the Japanese. What?
World War II flashback. Me too, mate.
How do you sleep?
Face down, like I've been shot. So on my belly, one leg to the side, cocked, ready to kick. Imagine a
Headphones in?
karate. Headphones in, yeah, usually. Listen to the sound of war.
like we chalk outline.
Yeah.
Do you listen to the Sound of War? Are you being serious? Because I went on the RWE podcast. Pete Giffen, Sean McLeavy, Kieran Franco, and Pete Giffen goes to sleep with the Sound of War, and I was like, that is the most mental thing.
So he's lurking as well, isn't
Oh, that's true.
he? Like that's our version of birds chirping.
Right. And even if you can't, your iPod's broken or whatever, you can just open the window.
Yeah,
You got it.
Yeah,
But he
yeah.
says we
Open
explosions.
the
in
window,
the-
open the bedroom door, man. Open the fridge.
He says you hear we explosions in the distance and all.
Yeah, usually. From my, yeah.
Surely that's going to make people
Don't call me sure.
ill when they're older.
What do you mean?
Like they're mental people. I need to listen to. And then what happens if you don't have access to that?
Well,
Yeah.
it's, the same as, it's the same as people who listen to Whale song. What happens if you don't have a whale?
You just
You know what I mean?
mental.
Fuck, you
Yeah.
wouldn't give me a whale, I go to sleep, would you?
You know what I listen to?
Ooh.
I listen to the sound of my wife's heart beating, and that puts me to sleep.
That's the most serial killer thing I've
Yeah, it's
ever heard in my
terrifying.
life.
Yeah.
Plus, to listen to it, you have to get really close.
No, I just keep really
Stethoscope.
quiet.
Kath, have to shut up her. They're lovely.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
Dan, question, please.
Patrick wants to know, what's your favourite stall at the Christmas market?
I haven't been in years. I did like a strawberry beer back in the day.
The beers always freak me out. I'm more about that.
Pussy.
That's a pretty good stall. It's a porta potty.
It's
with a
Kieran
girl
there
called
going,
Bethlehem in it.
I'll put your baby in my manger. That doesn't work.
A manger.
Oh, this gross place.
I tell you what, the next morning I will walk you like donkey. Tens and eyes.
Fiver, come here, love.
Don't blow over pen.
See, I think the idea of Steins are overrated. I probably had 1 year ago. But surely by the time you get near the bottom of it, it's stinking. Because it's been poured for so long. You've been
Yeah.
drinking it for so long.
Depends on the beer. Like
Right.
if you go to one of them shared Oktoberfest where it's just a stein full of Carlsberg,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You do Oktoberfest in Derry, stand up at that every year.
Aye.
Is that wild?
It wasn't as wild as before.
Right.
During the like the one that was there sort of post-COVID, when things were opening up, was nuts. But the last one was alright. Weirdly, it was disappointingly alright.
I just Christmas market just too much hassle, like too much going on.
Aye, I got a kangaroo burger last year at it.
Nice. I was there on
Leaving
Saturday.
You were there, where?
Saturday.
I was leaving.
That was good.
What did you do?
I don't know. It was blocked, so I just went around and ate stuff and talked to people.
This guy.
I'm glad that your kids are at the age now where you're like, I'm going to get blocked.
This guy's been
I
blocked
can wait for staff to.
I know.
Twice
We'll be at the Continental Market
in the last 2
Monday.
weeks. What are we doing for this? So we're going to a wee comedians Christmas do sort of thing, couple of daytime pints. What's happening? Because you're like the Pied Piper. You're been leading the boys around.
I'm the Pied Piper at Crumlin, mate.
Where are you taking us?
The pint piper.
The Pint Pipe, it works well. We're just going to meet somewhere. I'm not going to say where because all these chat bar people turn up and go, oh. Yeah. But when
it's never chicks about Dilly's holes.
No.
Like me and Dave.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I did a joke, mate. 2 packies.
Oh no, Daffy let you out of McGarbury. But I think we'll just meet at a venue, and if we get seats, we'll sit there and we'll have a few drinks, and then we'll maybe go here. Let's go to another pub, and we'll just follow the vibe.
Lavery's in now.
Yeah. Yeah. But we meet and just go. I love a pub crawl. To be honest,
I like going different places.
Yeah.
I reckon we had 10 to 12 pubs.
I mean, we could give it a rattle, like. But I mean, we'd all have to work wearing Christmas jumper then. If that's the case.
No, we do undercover 12 pubs.
Okay.
Don't make a show of ourselves.
Right.
We just go to 12 pubs.
Right.
We have our own wee rules.
Okay.
If you book, you clean up yourself.
Nice.
I don't think I'd go, but I don't think I could do 12 drinks.
Bet you could.
There's no way I could.
Bet you could.
No.
Absolutely you could. 12 wee gin and tonics, 100%.
Mm-hmm. 12
Now,
wee West Coast coolers.
If me and you are
100%.
going back on the...
Oh, no.
Do you know what I mean?
Don't bring that out of me.
You could do it, man. Come on, the fuck, man.
I haven't had a
Anti-alcohol,
gin in years. You think Mummy
What do you
needs to
drink
get
now?
back
What do
on
you
the
like? What do you sip on now?
cider? Pint of cider.
I see a pint. You can't have 12 pints of cider.
Right.
You'll drown.
Right. Yeah.
But gins are smaller drinks.
They are.
Do you know what I mean?
I drink gin and lemonade. You think like Mummy could do 12 gin and lemonades?
Granny could do 12 gin and lemonades.
Ooh.
It's not even a full bottle, like.
But I try and go, you know.
That's alright, good.
Yeah,
Give me
let's
gin now.
Yeah, no, alright, we'll try and do 12.
That'll be a good time.
Although-
I'll work out
I
a
mean,
route
we'll
for
probably,
us.
when we're in our 30s, we'll probably get the first pub and go, yes, it's lovely.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
nice to
shut
have
me
a
about
seat.
it. It's freezing, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's having.
No, I think we'll struggle. If we get 6, it's good. It's like 18 holes of golf.
Right.
But then if we start at Lavery's, there's not a lot of bars round there.
Yeah, but there's a walk down. There is. You can go to the
But that-
Filthies. You can work your way down to the Pugs. You can go... Oh, there's loads of places. Oh, the Weatherspoons is on the way.
Vampire.
Yeah.
We
No,
can't
I
go to the
I don't go
Weatherspoons.
there.
We'll be a Pandemonium, be a Beatlemania.
Oh, I love
Yeah, but then you
I
can-
love Hunter Spoons.
But you go to Spoons and the pints are like 58p.
But I'm saying it'd be like Beatlemania.
Why? No, people go to
Pandemonium.
Weatherspoons don't.
People who go to
us.
Spoons don't have Wi-Fi, man.
No. Yeah, it wouldn't be.
That's the only reason they're in Spoons.
Yeah. Like if you play for Linfield or in UVF, you can't go to Weatherspoons, but we can. We'll
Right.
go there.
We've done neither of those things.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
well,
I haven't played
never
for
played
Linfield.
Linfield. Like, you are on real demo today, mate.
I am,
aren't you?
I am.
I said last week me, Paddy and William did the Linfield Supporters Club in Lisburn, and the venue might be one of the best rooms I've ever seen in my life.
I thought it was the waterfront.
Yep.
That used to be one of the best rooms. But
But
now it's an outdoor venue.
is it? It's okay now though.
It's freezing, mate.
Why?
Because if it
The
rains,
heating's broke.
there's no roof, mate.
What?
Roof came off it.
You blow it off?
Oh, man.
Fuck. Was that one of the best nights of your life?
Literally the best night of my life. Including that I lost my virginity. In fairness, when I lost my virginity, it was in the afternoon. But
At the
Yeah.
waterfront hall before
Yeah.
you went on stage.
yeah.
What a day. Wonder day.
Daytime virginity loss.
Consensually, did you?
That sounds like a condition. Do you have daytime virginity
Who opened
loss?
for you at Waterfront?
Robbie McShane.
And who did you lose your virginity to?
Robbie McShane.
Some big dolphin pour down.
Oh,
Just fucking.
R.I.P.
I was like, stop it!
Dan, hit us with another question.
Brady wants to know what are your thoughts on Harry and Meghan and whose side are you on?
Brady, how old are you? That's an old lady's name.
Brady?
Brady?
Yeah.
yeah, she sent the letter in the post. Have you watched Harry and Meghan?
Brady's hoping to get a commemorative coin out of this.
I watched the first episode and didn't like it. As in, not that I don't like them, I just didn't like it. I thought it was
I've
just-
watched all 3 episodes. I haven't watched them. There's 3 more coming out today,
Yeah.
wasn't there? I just don't care.
It's just like, come and see us. It's
Aye.
there's nothing to it. It's just like, it's very fake too. I think it's scripted and weird.
The speed at which I went, fuck, she's had work done. No,
Oh yeah,
she's had work done.
right.
Who, Meg?
Meg, oh, 100%.
See, I met them,
Have you?
Oh, that's right. You're
Oh,
a
yes,
wee
you
mate,
did,
aren't
aye,
you?
of course.
and William and Kate.
Aye.
So it's hard for me to pick a set.
Well, they're not really fighting William and Kate, are they?
Oh, they
Yeah.
are. Oh yeah.
There's a lot
sure
of
didn't-
subtle digs.
Willie had a full go at Harry, shouted at
Thompson.
him and all, and Harry was like, I was terrified. That's on today's new episode. It's come on.
And him and Apache helicopter pilot.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, he could just
Who do you think win the fight?
Who?
Harry.
Yeah.
He's got that fucking James Hewitt blood in him.
Do you think that is his dad right now?
Have you fucking seen the photos? Yeah. He's the
then-
spit of him.
Yeah.
He's the spit of him. Like 100%.
But Willie's got that nonce blood. You know.
Yeah,
Prince
very-
Andrew come out of nowhere and just bomb him.
You're-
very tenacious people. They're nonsense.
Your dad.
Pardon?
D,
Oh, don't follow up when we're talking
Yeah,
about
absolutely
prolific
do it.
nonces and then go, you're da.
Your
Aye.
dad is undeniably your dad.
Yes.
Is that nice? Do you know what I mean? You look at Dave's dad and you go,
Yeah.
that's Dave's dad.
See my dad?
Yeah.
Like, we actually found a photo of my great uncle. So my dad's uncle. He wasn't that great, to be honest with you. Nonce. But, like, my entire fucking lineage looks like this.
Yeah.
Like, even my dad's sister looks like me. Beard and all.
Have you ever done digging in your family tree or anything like that? Genuinely, like, because you're one of 8. You're the 8th David.
Yeah, I'm actually
Do you
the
know that
7th.
about him?
I'm the 7th.
He's the 7th David.
There will be no 8th. Because I have daughters. I'm a sissy dick. So.
Should have called one of
Sissy
them Dave. Should have called one of them Dave.
I know, I would have mugged them on it. But nah, I would like to though, because my mum and all her family look like John Lennon, and they're Lennons, and they're originally from Liverpool. So I'd like to be related. I'd like to get some
Really?
cash.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I would get.
Have you had your tubes tied?
No, but
You're still shooting.
I'm going to get done this, and I'm still firing loads. Like it's nobody's business.
Would you go a third? No, would you try for?
Yeah, not
Do you
Catherine.
do-
No, I would have another one. Second wife.
Yeah.
I think she's done enough.
Aye.
You do have Henry the 8th vibes.
Yeah, I mean, if I could get away with just lobbing the head off, I would. You know, on to the next one.
Make that noise again.
That's definitely the noise I would.
No.
Lobbing the head off for me is more of a shing.
Oh right, okay. Well, what?
That's ripping the head off.
The noise of music.
The froob.
The froob. Come and get the froob.
Ladies. Come to Bethlehem, get the froob.
Matthew Chambers wants an update on the boxing.
Can't say too
Can't
much.
say
Can
too
we?
much, mate, but
Oops.
what happened? You dropped something?
Yeah, I dropped the card.
Oh, no.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
What was the
Mick,
card?
what would you tell people?
What are we allowed to tell people?
It's Patreon.
So can we give the date away?
February
11th.
2023.
Ulster Hall.
Shane Tall versus
Johnny Bow.
Fix. Mickey Bartlett versus.
Mark McCartney.
McCartney.
Fair.
It's going to be a laugh.
I see. I worry though, because I think he's another one of these psycho guys.
McCartney's already started trash talking me. So I put tickets up for a tour last week, and he just sent me a DM going, I hope the venues have wheelchair access.
Oh, I
was
can
like,
see
motherfucker.
McCartney doing like very non-traditional training.
I think McCartney,
With
McCartney,
bench in a bathtub and all.
yeah. Running up a hill shouting, Bartlett!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Just sheep on a pulley.
now? Do you think you'll win?
No.
But do you really think you'll win?
No. Honest to God. I honestly think me and Mark McCartney, the bell will ring and we'll just start laughing and we'll stand laughing at
Yeah.
each other for 2 rounds.
Are you thinking about your walk-on music?
No, not yet, actually.
Surely it's going to be bad, motherfucker.
Probably.
You know what though? Let's be totally honest.
But I want the
It's-
lights to go out before it starts. Like lights.
But it's white collar, so every match will be a draw. Like,
Yeah.
unless you knock someone out.
Yeah.
McCartney's
So-
colour's going to be red. The blood from my psoriasis.
Go. But your hands were wrapped up.
Mate, I know.
The stress is gone.
Pretty much, yeah.
Is it topless, or are you wearing a wee vest and all?
I'm wearing a wee vest. I don't think I'll be in topless shape.
Everyone go
By February.
vest. Everyone go vest. Because you'd have to be a dick to be like, no.
If
I don't want the
see
vest.
if I was doing
Tanner
it.
taking his vest off, like.
Nah.
Oh,
I've
mine's falling off.
Oh my god.
Oh, everyone's seeing my
Oh, my
11%
shorts
body
came off
fat.
too. My god.
See if it was me, I would scoop the fabric out of the gloves and put a wee fucking knuckle duster on. Go for blood.
That's why you're not allowed to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I go for.
That's why
it.
you're not allowed to
Will you commentate? You do something?
Mhm. Yeah, of course you will. Yeah, I'll commentate. I have spent a lot of money on having teeth removed that have just broken when I've been
play. You
asleep.
could have seen yourself
So,
time going the ring with
I
me.
don't want to get punched in the face and lose teeth.
You spent
And my
money on your
nose.
teeth?
Yeah. And my
Did
nose.
you get one removed in the middle of them two?
No, Mickey, that's sexual assault. I didn't. I just they're hurt and I don't want them
Did
to
you
be
get teeth
sore.
pulled out? Or not? Like,
Yeah.
Wear a gum shield.
Yeah, but I got a gag, which you'd find very shocking.
I bought a gum shield on the way here, and I put it in downstairs, and immediately went.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear a gum shield. I would just couldn't
Yeah.
breathe.
Not even wearing a helmet, man. No gloves.
Nah.
Can you be talked into it at this
No.
little point?
Who would have fight? The fights are the most fucking scary.
You and McCann could work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've already trolled him before when we wrestled up top of Albert or
Mick?
thingy's thing.
He's trash talking.
And it would be hard to miss his head, wouldn't it?
Exactly. Like, I mean, you're never.
Is it just... Is something cooking here?
Is that beef? I smell beef.
I think that might be a Wellington, you know?
No.
Is that it's a shit. It's at very least a shin.
Yeah.
That's certainly a rump.
Yeah. No, McCann would be all right because I mean he's known to be a bit of a crybaby anyway. So a couple of body shots, headshot, he quit.
Oh my god.
Quit.
Dave started with steak and he's threatening to make mince.
But listen, it's okay if he wants to commentate with me. It's more well he can do.
What if he wants? What if he wants to fight?
What if he wants it?
Well, you can go and
Would you
find
fight
someone
Dennis?
immature. No, Colin and I are mature parents
Right.
that don't need to fight. We both got our dicks out and put it on the table yesterday, and we both big dicks.
But it's for charity.
Yeah, fuck charity. You know, I don't want to have to give money to charity to then require charity myself and my teeth.
Right.
No way, man.
But you said McCann wouldn't land on.
Yeah.
I know, but I know that. I don't need to prove it. I know.
Right.
It's a different thing altogether.
Oh, sorry, I smell chicken.
But listen, McCann has things to do himself. You know, he wants to get back on that plane. He needs to get his green card. He needs to go to New York, and he needs to do whatever he does over there. And he needs to be in good health.
Yeah.
I wish him
weasel.
well. I wish him well. I wish him well.
His grapes are sour.
Yeah. Tell you what, Dave.
But who's fighting Pete Giffen?
Sean Haggerty.
Yeah, that's gonna be hilarious. Pete Giffin's gonna die.
You think?
I don't. Yeah.
You know what? I think. Do you remember what Pete Giffen used to be? That
Yeah.
anime character.
Yeah.
That's
He might
still-
just. You could have
that's-
done that.
That's still
But he's
inside
taken.
him.
He's taken the years of abuse, so he's got over that. Though he's going to use it against Sean.
Yeah, no, but I think. I mean, it'd be interesting. Are they the same weight?
I don't know.
I mean, I
Sean's
would say
tall.
not. Sean's short.
He's not. He's not tall enough
Yeah.
to be the same weight
Yeah.
as Pete. He'd have to be 8'2", and still fat.
Darren, question, please.
Simon wants to know who are your top 3 bad boys of 2022.
Oh yes,
Ooh.
Prince Andrew.
Oh, he's such a bad boy.
Dr. Fauci.
Yeah,
Bad boys.
Putin's pretty naughty this year.
Yeah, Putin,
He's been
Putin
bad
hasn't been
boy.
great.
But Psychic Glenn
He's definitely
predicted,
getting cold.
Yeah,
Psychic Glenn predicted Putin's going to die or like be very sick very soon.
yeah.
And
But
there's
then he
rumours.
said he doesn't want it anymore.
There's rumours
He
that he have
hasn't
wee
said
weird hands. There's something about Putin had wee black hands or something.
What?
I heard a thing that Putin had his hands were getting all black the way the Queens went.
it. He's going into business with Kieran. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Bad boys of 2022. Who's done real bad stuff? Will Smith.
No, Putin. You can't compare Will Smith to Putin.
You can, I mean, Putin's done a lot of bad things. He's never had a woman. No, neither did Will Smith.
But you know what?
Exclusive.
See afterwards, I'm here.
I thought you meant 20 minutes past 8. That's what I was
I'm thinking people have said a lot that basically Chris Rock's a wee bit of a sly guy himself, and he deserves to be hit. You know, people are like, he's a bit of a dick.
Why?
It's apparently so. It's just what the word on the street is.
Really?
Yeah.
His first like 3 specials are the best maybe of all time.
Well,
No. Chris Rock.
yeah, he's-
Bigger and blacker.
That's
No?
exactly why Will Smith came on stage and hit him.
Yeah, that's why he won.
Yeah.
His new one's called Bigger and Bolder, and Will Smith's going to hit him again.
Will Smith doing the charity boxing. I don't know who's been a naughty boy.
You're
this
going to have
year.
to go Putin, definitely.
Yeah.
Prince Andrew, definitely.
He was more 2021, was he? No.
I suppose he
Can
was
you
earlier,
Google
wasn't he?
Bad Boys 2022 just see who we get?
You get a calendar.
It's going to
Yeah.
be Will Smith and Martin Lawrence.
Bad boys.
Who's been a skitter?
Have you been a naughty boy this year?
I'd be a very good boy.
Yeah.
Very good boy this year. Very, very good boy.
Say it again.
Good morning. Yeah.
You been a
Very
good boy?
A great boy.
Yeah. I think everyone's been a good
Boy,
boy.
Robin, good boys.
Yeah.
Trying to think, who else has been a bad cunt?
Oh, speaking of bad, I heard that Paddy McDonald was supposed to be on the podcast today, and I wanted one half of my 2 favourite Paddies in Northern Irish comedy to be here, and
Right.
he wasn't. So what happened to him? What pulled out? Did he?
No, he's
Do you
doing
know who my second favourite Paddy in Northern Irish comedy is? Paddy McGackie.
right.
Who's your third favourite?
I don't have any. There are only 2 good, funny Paddies in Northern Irish comedy scene. I've named them. So
Right.
Not guilty.
Guilty.
he's not Paddy. He's Patrick.
Oh,
He's
okay.
rebranded
Do you think he
I know
moved?
was Paddy before.
No, but he's
Do you
rebranded.
Do you think he moved from Paddy to Patrick?
Mhm.
He
Is
was
that
always
like?
Patrick?
But you've talked about going from Dave.
When I
to
hit 40,
David.
I'm Davey. No, when I
You're
hit,
gonna go David.
I was David, and then I became Dave, and then when I hit 40, I'll be David.
Can you ever see yourself going Michael?
60 odd maybe.
You know what though? See if
you went from Micky to Mick. I've seen that a wee bit over the years.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the Mick phase, to be honest with you.
Right.
I quite like Mick.
would you drop the Y off your posters ever and just be Mick
Nah.
Bartlett?
What are the differences between Micky Bartlett and Mick Bartlett? How are those guys different?
Micky Bartlett smokes because it's cool. Mick Bartlett smokes because he has to. Or he'll kill again.
Who do you prefer?
Mick Bartlett can fix stuff.
Right.
Micky Bartlett cannot.
Right.
It causes the trouble. And
Micky
Mick
Bartlett,
fixes it.
Mick Bartlett walks in after Micky going, stay this place.
And
Yeah.
Micky!
Would you trans over into being Michael? Would you transition to being Michael if, say, you were ever like cancelled or something and you had to return again? Like Al Porter will come back as Alan Porter. Would you come back as Michael Bartlett? Like I would be David again if I had to come back as a
Did he get
serious guy.
cancelled?
Who?
I Porter?
I just haven't seen him for a bit. I don't know if he's
Yeah, I don't
gigging.
know
I
what
think
Yeah.
he's just keeping it. I think he's just chilling.
Keeping the head down.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think the last time I heard he wasn't up to much, but before that he was up to about his elbow. He's up to his neck, and his neck's not the problem.
No, he says he's coming back. He's going to grab the bull by the horns. Actually, court order. He's not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he's got
He's
to
just gonna grab it like that
Yeah.
now.
He's got to keep his hands behind his back.
Yeah.
He's gonna stand up. His back.
Yeah.
He's behind you.
I listen. Bring him back.
He is back.
Get him. Let him out. Let him out of the gulag.
All you kind of
Right.
seem to have to do is sell out a show, and then he's like, "I'm just adding more." Like it's basically like, "I'm just back."
Has
in."
he put tickets on sale and stuff as well? Is he?
Yeah, he's doing like full tour.
Who's supporting him?
Nobody in common.
You?
This guy. Yeah. I bend over backwards for that role.
He's up
And forward.
The only people supporting Al Porter is the justice system, right?
Was
Didn't
it?
do
Oh, no, he was a few years ago. He's a good boy this year, actually. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
not a bad boy. Any other
Although,
bad
it's
boys?
just gonna take one good gig. You're like,
Fucking cunt, he raped me too.
Yeah.
no one knows who we're talking about.
I love the idea of him just coming back. Imagine he got you backstage and he had his hands in the pockets, or like he had the gigs wear the wee Hannibal suit and to wheel him out. No.
It was Thursday.
Dan, we have a question. Thanks, help.
David wants to know, Micky, would you consider a Belfast Giants match for the Christmas party?
No. Why would I want to go and sit there and not talk and be judged by fat cunts? I'm only joking. I'm making that worse than it was. Just because
Say
it's
all you
funny.
need to do is go backstage to Lavery's and get the same out.
Exactly.
Do you do Larry's last night?
No. I sat in the house playing the PlayStation, mate.
But where's it at? I need
For a second I thought you were going to slap my
No.
leg like a...
I need to know this. I need to know where
Say how
you're
Porter
at
started.
with the Giants.
Are you
Are you mates again?
He's
Because I heard
Bridges have
one
been
Giants fan. I was saying you were doing a gig with me, and I heard he was like, "No, not him." And I was like, "Yeah, him."
Aye.
So I don't know if
well,
you
bridges have been mended.
Absolutely.
haven't
Yeah.
good.
Man, it was never me who had the problem.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It was the huge fan base.
Yeah, true.
No, you said you weren't going to call him that anymore.
Sorry. The fat fan.
But I mean, it is a talent to like. I'm somebody that would fill in ice hockey.
So would I.
Myself, you know. So
What
it's good.
sport, if people look at you, do you think they think you like? Do you know what I mean?
People often think I like rugby.
Yeah,
So I'm usually standing holding a pint.
yeah. Dave,
Me wrestling, like Japanese wrestling, sumo wrestling. Just
me,
you
badminton,
tennis. You look like
Figure
a tennis
skating?
fan.
yeah, curling.
You look like you do a lot of winter sports.
Yeah,
You've got that sort of sleek,
yeah.
can go down a hill easily.
But tell me, you couldn't see him like working in a primary school, being the tennis coach, like like Rockport. You'd be the Rockport tennis
Yeah,
coach.
yeah.
With a jumper around his
Yeah.
neck
Yeah.
at all times.
No
Yeah.
trousers. Just
Yeah. Just standing behind wee kids. No, grab the shaft. Right. Oh, where to put that racket?
Oh,
And this is Patreon, yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
So it's,
phew.
it's a safe zone. It's
How
all
many
good.
people are watching right now?
145.
Class.
1,000 or
Dan, question please.
Hugo has just finished his exams and wants to know what you
Nerd.
did for your A levels.
He did do
Hugo
an
got-
A levels, did he?
What we did for A levels, I did English Lit, and then I did HND, which is the equivalent to 2 A levels. And he
No, it's
judges
not.
me
No,
so
it's not.
fucking much.
No,
Yes,
it's
it
not.
is.
No, it isn't.
In media production and communication.
Yeah.
He's see when it comes to education, for an idiot, he's such a snob.
I have an actual degree as well.
Okay, yeah. What was your A levels?
I did history, politics, and theatre studies.
Oh, nice.
I have 2 HNDs.
See, I did a wee fake
Did you
one
get credit
as
for
well.
that?
I did a fake one too.
Would
I
you?
had PE, was my fake one.
Aye.
Did politics and English literature. Yeah. I can lift very heavy things off ground, mate.
That's very true.
How did you do in your GCSEs?
Well, yeah, I got 2 GCSEs and I got a selection box, which is the equivalent of 1 GCSE. Oh, I have 2, and I got 2 U's. They count.
I got 10 or 11 or 12, I don't fucking know. Which is somebody that got a good maths. GCSE should really count. No, how many GCSE you get?
3.
According to the advent calendar, it was 14 today. Don't know why I'm doing
I'm
it.
not an old man.
Actually,
How many did you get? Right enough.
I got O levels actually back in my day.
Do you count D's?
Oh, I do.
If you're counting D's,
214.
I got 6.
What if you don't count these? 4 GCSEs? Were you in the...
Did you go to school in a yellow bus?
Did you have a wee one with you all day?
English lit, RE.
You didn't get maths GCSE.
See, I didn't try 3 times. I got 4 GCSEs. If you're not counting D's.
Wow.
I mean, fair play to you.
Yeah.
The most one out of the 3 of us.
Yeah.
And no
True.
student debt, because obviously you didn't go to university.
I went to Belfast, mate.
Yeah. And he still
It's
gets a
free,
DLA as well. Unbelievable achievement. They were all laughing at him.
He thinks the is GCSE grades.
I don't fucking get a name, Mick. Come on, Jesus Christ.
Education wasn't for me.
Mate, it's not for anybody.
No.
It's a lie. It doesn't just choose you up.
Do you know what? It's true. The older you get, the more you realise that's a load of balls.
Aye.
Oh, why? Wearing a wee suit and all?
Yeah.
What am I wearing a wee suit for? I'm
Well, we
11.
should school.
Full businessman suit. That's weird, isn't it?
Furry
This calculator's
suit,
too big for my needs.
Yeah.
Your special needs.
Yeah.
What's the crack with them wee fucking semicircles you drew around with a pencil? I still don't know what they are.
Tractors.
Haven't used one since.
Aye.
I haven't had to use pi. I know
No.
yourself.
Aye, mate. Your
Dan-
wife's pay.
Yeah. He couldn't eat pie though.
We can be sort of.
You know,
Oh, there's a gluten in this pie. Bah!
if only I'd got a GCSE, I'd know not to eat that.
Zoe's asking about the short film, The Bully.
Oh yeah. I
Starring
did
Shane.
some acting. Yes, I did some acting
Well done.
in a short film. I was very nervous, but it was. It was
Did
fun.
you make fun of a wee fella who didn't get in GCSEs?
Yeah.
It was a biopic. Is that what it's called? Biopic. Yeah.
Is it biopic or biopic?
It's a biopic, isn't
I
it?
always said
Biopic,
biopic, but I've heard people
yeah.
say biopic.
Yeah, I did a wee bit of acting in a wee short film, and
Nice
it was. I enjoyed it. It was good fun. Do you know why I liked it?
No zombies this
In
time.
and out. No zombies. In and out.
What,
No messing
do you remember
about.
any of your lines? Can you give
Uh,
us a wee quick performance, wee delivery of your lines?
No, because you put me on.
What
the
sort of
spot.
character were you playing? Was it
I
a
was-
modern day?
I was playing
White man?
a boss. I was playing a boss.
Uh-huh.
Who and it's about a kid who's being bullied,
Uh-huh.
and then
By his boss?
his ma works for me.
Right.
Boss baby.
And she comes looking for a bit of time off, and I'm
She's
not.
like, I don't know what to do. My son's getting bullied.
I would do
And
anything.
I would do and you're like anything. She's
Wah,
like
wah,
any.
wah.
Yeah.
But she is. I was starring opposite Bethlehem. But yeah, it was.
See, for a second, I went, I know. Like, for a second, I was going, I fucking know what name.
I enjoyed it. It was good fun. Kerry Quinn's in Coronation Street. Actors
Oh,
from
for
here.
Kerry, yeah.
Yep. So it was good. I enjoyed it. Wee short film, low budget.
I would love to do a wee bit of acting again.
Yeah, I thought it was class.
Well, what's stopping you, Mick?
I know.
Audition, get out and do it.
You're a really good actor. No, because I'm aware we'll be taking a piss out of each other. You're a really good actor.
I'm not really.
You are, because when we used to do sketches and stuff back in the day, you're acting. You're very
I
good.
would, it did come with a one take wonder, like.
Yeah. Why would you not act more?
No, sorry, take one wonder.
The tag was that you're saying? They just
Yeah.
called it? Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, the one take wonder.
Right, okay.
Why would you not do more?
I don't know how to go about it. I don't have timing. I'm too busy telling jokes and doing fuck all.
During the day, you could do your act. Do your
During
acting
the
during
day-
the day. Have your dinner and then do your
During the
comedy.
day is my nap time.
Right, that's true.
Do you know what I mean? Wake up, crack 8.
What was your
Couple
short film?
times.
You were naked in Botanic Gardens for.
The suit.
You were naked?
I wasn't naked, I was bottomless usually. I'm always bottomless in Botanic
Yeah.
Gardens, so it's
And
not
you
a
got
big
the
deal.
role in this.
Yeah, that's how I got it, yeah. They're like, dude, he's a fat guy with a small cock that runs about the garden.
An island in the room.
It
That is a burning.
Is that online?
is, aye, somewhere. Michael has it in his hard drive.
Uh-oh.
He actually has a photo of me sitting on a
Seen
text
it.
down, yeah.
It's enjoyable.
It's
Now,
framed in his office.
did you have to take that, like, during the day when people were just all milling
Yes.
about?
Yes.
How far did you have to walk with the bottoms off?
I just took the bottoms off at the seat.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
so.
It's a great picture.
It is a good picture.
I don't think I've seen it. I do enjoy the one of you. Was it during lockdown with the sunbathing? You drew ours out in the back garden.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
Yeah,
Have you seen the photo, the classic photo of him that his wife sent me? And I put it up, and I obviously thought, well, he's okay with me using it, and hey, was not
Is this
okay
the back
with
garden
me
with the arse out?
No,
No, this is in bed with the arse out. This was
He was in a
exactly
hotel.
pose. But like I was actually in my bed in my room one day.
Oh, right.
I was like, we were just going out at the time, and I just sent her a photo of just me being cute in bed, me bum
Yeah,
out.
he's so he's lying on his front,
Yeah.
right, and
With
it's
feet
taken
back.
like selfie,
Yeah.
and you can just see like his wee bum crack. See, as a wee arse, so it's hard to see.
You have arse as well.
I do.
But
we're
I
tiny.
didn't know
Big cock, though.
that was. you know, someone sent you a picture on WhatsApp. When you go into it, you can see more around the edges. So I just like put it as we were doing tweet back on Boytown. So I made him tweet this, and he was raging. And in my head, I'm like, why is he this annoyed about a selfie of himself? Okay, he has his shirt off, but you can only see the tops of his shoulders. And then like 20 minutes in, I realised what's that wee pie behind him baking on a shelf? It's his wee bottom. It's his wee bum pie. So I love that picture because your bum in it's so small and far away.
Yeah.
Cheeky.
Oh, that does feel like a mound rather than a mountain.
Yeah. You have a
Like
wee
a
tiny
valley?
bum.
Yeah, I do. My wife actually said to me that she can see my anus when I'm walking around with no clothes on. Like, it's like
Your
there's no
wife
cheeks.
comes out with some fucking zingers.
Oh no, she goes to us one day. We're sitting, I don't know what we're doing. She goes, Micky, you've really short arms. Like, doesn't know. She goes, me, you've really short legs. If you used to wear a superhero mix, you used to be called Thalidomide Man. I was like, all right, Catherine, cheers.
Yeah.
That's actually short. I'm starting it.
Yeah.
We spent the whole entire time at Woody's wedding just making her feel bad about saying it.
Right.
So that could be like salt there, and I go, Catherine, can you give me that salt over?
Yeah. But then you know what she said to me? Sometimes she'll come out with absolute zingers. Like when she said that, she goes, yeah, you've no worse till I can nearly see your anus. She goes, you're just like a square with a hole in it. She goes, you're like a box of wine.
That is a zinger. Yeah. Fucking put that in your stand-up.
I use that one.
That's a good one.
Drinking from the tap.
Yeah.
Who was it? I said to me one time. It was a girl I was going out with was talking about putting your thumb in someone's arse, and she went, "Why would you want to do that?" She goes, "It'd be like holding an apple." Do you hold an apple?
Oh yeah. He loves that though.
But no, speaking, I obviously you saw your man in news, Stephen Bear, who took all the videos of his ex and put them online without her consent, pervert, right? Then curiosity killed the cat. You go and have a look and see what Stephen Bear's Twitter's all about.
Yeah.
And it's just videos of him fucking getting sucked off, having the whole eaten off him and seeing all. It's wild.
Yeah, I didn't know
wild.
on Twitter you post anything. Is
Yeah,
that right? Show him.
Because
Do you know who Stephen Bear is?
No.
He was he a reality show guy?
Because again, I said to Catherine, who is he? And she goes, oh, he's from like, and his ex on the beach. And I was like, well, that's not really.
He's on loads of reality
Aye.
type
So, like,
shows.
There's the first.
Sweet Jesus.
Let me see.
No, the camera's there.
Oh yeah.
So you just, but there was one in particular that made me go like, it's an interesting. Like, there's obviously a lot of
Dave
cool
did
stuff.
send me a video of him getting his bottom eaten.
Of who, me
Yes.
or Steve, like that.
Is it the law?
Like,
But how come Twitter allow that?
like it's a weird look.
How come Twitter allow
It's like
that?
a gender reveal party.
But like that's in fact that's the exact pose of that I said to you.
What is that?
That's his butt.
Oh,
yeah.
I genuinely thought that was his bum at the front.
No, it's his bum at the back. I mean, that's him and his partner. You know what? He's not a good guy, but he's cracking arse on him. Like,
Here, if I look like that, I'd be naked all the time too.
Yeah.
yeah, good bum.
Oh, why?
But the one of them, the one that took me to the fair was just why she's eating his
me to
arse
the
in the
fair?
sea. I just didn't understand
Eating his
why.
arse. in the
That's
sea.
just something I couldn't. I mean,
Paul
in the
will
sea
go to
would probably
Port
be
Rush.
the cleanest place you could do it, but
But what was funny, the person who told me that he's into like S&M and all, look at was Colin. He just knew. He's like, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's like shoving stuff up himself and all.
there's
and
definitely
taking videos.
Dennis definitely knows stuff, and he goes, I don't know
Yeah.
how I know that.
Like, I don't know what he's doing there, but
I hope that's not going up.
yeah, it's a big old.
Got enough squash.
Per GSDs.
Yeah, it's no. Oh wow, and then there's just full on riding he's doing there.
Is there sound with that?
I think probably that's here.
Do you really need the audio? Where's he doing that? Planet Love?
Sounds like he's riding during the World Cup.
Yeah,
Who gives a fuck?
like I don't know what's happening there. He's either getting like the behind the back wank, or else stuff's going up his backside. Either
Getting
way.
a back wank?
Yeah, all right. There's C here.
What do you mean getting a back wank?
He's on all
Like,
fours.
He's on all
and she's
fours,
like,
so he's either going or else putting something up his
Like
arse.
she's using a rest at a snooker match?
You know what I've realised here? I went very deep into his
Yes.
media on
thank
Twitter.
God you
So
said
did
me.
she.
Yeah.
Dan, while I do it, give us another question or take us out of this for God's sake.
Brady wants to know, Dave,
Yes.
are you looking forward to the Paddy Raff Show Christmas special this year?
I don't think there's going to be one this year. I'm not sure. I think I saw somewhere maybe a post that he's not doing it this year. So unfortunately, I'll I'll not see it.
This is like a dad who finds out that there's porn on the internet for the first time.
Yeah.
He's taking no prisoners there.
No, but he'll be taking a good few prisoners where he's going anyway. That's for sure.
No,
He's going to jail.
He's not going to jail for sex.
No, but he filmed him and an ex having sex in the garden, and there's the finally. Can they see it?
No, don't show it. Okay, yeah, that's enough.
So it's so good. Good morning.
All sand and all.
Imagine you're like,
enough. I had a sandwich one time and the bitch was a nightmare. You going to eat an ass?
pastrami sambo in the beach.
Jesus Christ.
Imagine you're like, what's his name? Tom Hanks. And then you just come out of the bush and see that.
If we pay you two for Patreon, will you please go up to Portrush Strand and recreate that?
No. You couldn't pay me with a lottery to do something
To
like
be
that.
fair, you wouldn't actually.
Hang
need
on,
to-
licky, liquor.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave would be eating.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright, fair enough.
But all you would need to do to let go my arsehole would be, and you wouldn't even have to put your face between any cheeks.
No, for mine, you'd have to. Fuck the. I looked at my arsehole one time. It's in bits. Like
Right.
it's just.
Pardon me, how?
It just doesn't even look like a
No, but
hole.
how did you look at it? Do you have like one of those
It was-
mirrors
it was
like
a-
other
Our
cars?
mutual friends of a mirror was at the toilet
Okay.
for reasons. That,
Kieran and Chloe?
no.
Oh, I
Uh,
think the boys.
The boys.
Yeah,
Aye.
yeah.
And I was in
Why?
the house.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
For what reason? Well, they'd saying who it is.
I suppose it's probably just a handy place to have it in the way the bathroom's situated. But I took it that's at an angle. You need to look at your arsehole.
But even
So
if there's a
I'll have a
mirror
quick
beside
check.
the toilet, how come you can see your own bum in it?
Because I'd finished up and everything, and I went to one of my asshole.
I know,
like,
but what I'm saying is,
No, it's
it
not
sounds like
something.
it's a specialist mirror.
no, it's just a full length mirror like beside the toilet, and I thought, I'm gonna have a wee look at this.
But it was
But how?
an angle.
You sort of,
Right.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
The gaping shape. you
Yeah.
know.
Right. That's their names.
Yeah.
Dan, one more question, please.
Peter Large wants to know, Dave, what's the maddest case you had when you were working in social housing?
Give it, because you've done a lot of those before,
Uh-huh.
right? Give us your first one that you were like, this job is mental. And for anyone who doesn't know, your job was to what? Investigate antisocial behaviour.
Antisocial behaviour. Have we chat amongst yourselves and you think what the first one was that made me think?
So what you
it
do
was
is
mental.
you stand in
Yes.
front of the mirror and you spread your cheeks.
Right.
But you kind of stick your ass out at a sort of a Nicki Minaj like angle,
Right.
and then just think reversing a car,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
and then you can see what's going on.
Right.
One, I don't know if I've said before, was a guy. He was just a bit of a character, and he lived in like a row of row of houses, and he was cold, so he brought his chimney inside and lit it. So obviously that's just a full chimney you keep outside, but it obviously smoked out the whole row of houses, and he did this numerous times, and then people were like, "Fucking get him out of here." But then I went back one day, and the door was ajar, and
Never a good sign.
there was blood everywhere basically, and I was like, I know. So I rang my boss, and like, listen, I'm at this house, blood everywhere, what should I do? And my boss, to be fair to her, was pretty classic. She was like, go and see if it is blood first, and then so I was like, well, might be. And then to be fair to her, she was right, it was paint. There was paint everywhere, and I was in like, snooping about, and I went upstairs. I found the guy in his bed, and he was just sleeping. He had no carpet around, it was just the floor, and he just bulked all out the side of the bed, and the chimney was in bits, so he must have just taken a hammer to it and got patient and thrown paint everywhere. And I was fine, so I had to go and see him on the odd occasion after that. So I had to go and see him maybe a week or two after that particular
Where
incident.
was this?
So South Belfast,
Right.
sort of down near the National Football Stadium,
Right.
and went down and had to go to see him. But I had court that day with
Me?
another case. I had another case in court and had
Is
to
that
prepare.
fencing?
Yeah.
That's why I never made us a pro in tennis.
So I was in court, so I said to my manager, I'm like, I can't go, but you can't send the housing officer by herself to this guy because he's wild. So like, you need to go and whatever. So he went, okay, no problem. He went down to, when he got the house, the guy's mum was there and was like, he's not answering the door. What? So she opened the door, went down and found him dead. He had died. He had been up and alive since I had seen him. I had just left him there, being like, see
Sounds
you
like
later.
Dave might have killed him.
But yeah, he had died, and obviously my boss went in and rang the ambulance, and they're like, "Oh, do CPR on him." he's freezing and grey. There's no like he's not good.
Aye. I might couldn't bring his
He's
fucking
Would it be
He's
fair
not-
to have declared him dead
Yeah.
as fuck?
Yeah, like I said that, and then he was so raging at me because he was like, "You sent me in there, and I had to do."
The guy who died?
No, the boss. And he was like, I had to do all this CPR and all on him, and I was phoned the ambulance, and I knew he was dead and all. I said, "You didn't do mouth to mouth." He goes, "No, I didn't ask them." But he was like, yeah, so he was raging at me that he had to go and basically, and that was his whole day, just having to hang about with this guy. Well, the police came and made sure.
Did you
Yeah,
see any
just-
dead bodies?
A few, yeah, I did.
Did you ever poke him or anything?
No, I didn't. That'd be.
You ever put them in a chair and put sunglasses on, take them to the shop?
No, that'd be a lot of fun. No, so one guy who had died, and he'd hit his head. He was a hoarder, and he had fallen. He'd hit his head of a coffee table.
Like
and
Game
he
of
had
Thrones?
bled. No, a big flat, and he had, and the blood had just risen. He'd hoarded all these papers, so the blood had gone out, like it's been seeped up the newspapers, like a full horror film. It was crazy.
Blood does that?
No, if you're a hoarder, blood pours. So then
Yeah.
it landed, and he had like loads of newspapers, so just it was
People just
absorbed
soak it up.
in the thing. So it was
Yeah.
blood doesn't crawl up walls.
Yeah.
3 GCSEs over here. It's working. Does blood do that? I didn't get biology. Yeah. So yeah, it was pretty grim. And yeah, there's a lot of that. A lot of fun cases. Yeah. But I don't miss it. I don't miss it. I've been out of it a year, and I don't miss it.
You seen a dead body?
Aye, but at funerals, like.
Yeah.
Anyone in the wild, like, just natural.
See, when I was younger, we heard about
Don't think so.
a body from older guys, and there was like a story, and we went, a couple of my mates, it was during the summer, we went down the train tracks,
Yeah.
and there was older boys, like Kiefer Sutherland was there, but I saw him in the end. That's a harrowing storyline.
Stabbed by
That might
me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The
grim.
guy gets stabbed at the end in a
Yeah.
burger shop
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then died in real life.
Oh wow.
I'd love a burger. Dan, final question, please, for the live stream.
It's the final question.
Collie wants to know what's the worst pint you've had in Belfast?
Great question.
I have to say the worst pint I ever remember having, because obviously you don't remember all of them, was at the Christmas market, and it was one of the wee brewery ones, and it tasted salty, and I thought this is like what the pint from American Pie tastes like.
Right. Oh yeah.
Spunkin.
Yeah.
Hugo Spunk.
Yeah.
My CC Ruwood. I remember the first ever time I had a pint was the worst ever because it was in White's Tavern when I was about 16. I was in my tech class because I didn't go to uni, and
I clearly didn't go to tech either from White's Tavern.
They
There
gave
was-
him a half pint, he couldn't even tell.
she poured 3/4 of a pint of Guinness. I'd never tasted Guinness before, and I took it and had a sip. Like I didn't realize it was supposed to settle,
Aye.
and then they were going to pour more, so it could not have looked any more 16. It was 3/4 of it, still like a light brown, foaming up, and I was like, "Hey, you!" and took a swig, and she was like, "No, you need to give me it now." Do that.
I
That was the
had
worst tasting
Some of the
pint.
best Guinness I've ever had in my life the weekend.
Where?
was
I was in Castle Bar in Mayo.
Sounds nice.
The
Sounds
bar,
nice.
Mick Burns Bar, Castle Bar.
Well, it makes a lot of bars.
Yeah. They do these thing called mediums, and it's not quite a full pint, and it's like a local excuse. So if they get pulled over, they can say to the cops, "I swear to God, they didn't have a full pint."
And
But they've had about 20 mediums.
So it's bigger than a half pint.
It's about 4/5 of the pint, maybe more, 5, 6. Like, but it's a full pint just in the glass.
not
So
full?
it's settled and it's on the whole thing. It's just not the full way up.
That's hilarious.
But speaking about acting,
Delicious.
if you want to go into it, can you? I like to do this with Catherine sometimes. Like act out what? Can you pretend you got your Guinness there? You drink the first pint of that nice Castle Bar mixed bar and Castle Bar's
Yeah.
Guinness. And you sip it. I want you to do when it hits your lips and you taste it.
Yeah.
Really got-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck me, that's like
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, did you stay in the B&B?
No, it was different. It wasn't even the same B&B as you didn't stay in.
Right.
So we stayed in a B&B with a wee woman called Margaret. Now, I've talked about this in my podcast, but I'll talk about it here, right?
Okay.
So in the morning, we left like at 7 o'clock, and Margaret was like, "What time will you be back this evening?" And we were like, "Oh, we'll be back about 11 o'clock." And at 3, we all stumbled in, proper like, shut up,
Who's this?
It was me, Danny O'Brien, and Mike Rice.
Right.
We're like, shut the fuck up, you wake up, Margaret, you wake up, Margaret. Fucking steaming drunk, right? Because at one point we were all holding a pint, and there was 3 pints each on the table. Like there was 9 pints on the table, because we were drinking for free.
No.
And we actually ended up spending more money tipping the bar staff for letting us drink for free than we would have spent if we bought
Right.
drinks. Fucking genius business plan. So anyway, the next morning we wake up, and Margaret done us a big fry. We're all hanging.
Nice.
Lovely. And Margaret was what was the name of your band? And Danny O'Brien went, "Oh, we're comedians." And she went, "The Comedians, that's an awful strange name for a band." And then walked away, right? Then her husband came in about 10 minutes later, He went, what was the name of the band again? And Danny went, oh no, we're comedians. And he went, the comedians, I've never heard of you.
Good gig?
No shit. Gig was an absolute disaster of a gig. I haven't had a good gig since the Waterfront.
I cursed myself. I said, Dion asked on a podcast recently when we should ask bad gig, and I was like, 2009. The next gig I did was Strand for Dave, who maintains I had a good set.
Yeah.
I ate shit.
I did a gig for a comedian we know in Cookstown the night after I did the Waterfront. I got a standing ovation from like 1,800 people, right? Never had a better night in my life. The next night I got on stage and nobody looked up. Like nobody, they didn't even stop talking.
Do you know what was nearly worse at the Strand one? It wasn't that bad. I nearly prefer I got nothing. But it was like...
A mediocre gig's way worse for your head than a fucking real bad one. At least with a bad one you can laugh it off.
Yes, but this, I was like, I'm so close to this being good. You know what I mean? Like, I just needed to go like
But
the
the night
next...
was brilliant. It was a great time. I think you're in your own head a bit here.
Yeah. Do you know what it was?
Who else was on?
Me, Colin Geddes, and Aaron Butler.
Oh, they're very funny.
It was a good lineup. I did Christmas material at the start. I was like, I'll throw that in, but I hadn't done it in so many years.
Would you do a rap? Christmas rap?
That threw me off.
Yeah, right in my tree.
But I'm doing Lavery's Comedy Club tonight.
Say it properly.
Lavery's Comedy Club.
Love it.
So I'm excited.
Who says like that?
Another comedian called Mustafa Saeed.
Ah, okay.
It's quite on the nose. So.
Yeah.
I might go to Lavery's night just for the crack.
Yeah.
I was going to, but let's be honest, I won't.
Kieran Bartlett's going
I'll go
for
home.
what he refers to as the hang.
Aye.
It's where Kieran just sits naked backstage and lets his balls hang.
We just boil.
We oil him, yeah. Dan, any other business?
I don't think so. Got another question? Or you...
Aye.
Sean wants to know what's the worst impulse buy you've had recently.
Mickey, you take this one. Just be honest. Because, by the way, I'm the Waterfront money spent.
I bought a new TV.
Did you need a new TV?
No.
How big?
65 inches.
65-inch TV.
Fuck
The
even. Your flat ticket in Bethlehem couldn't take that.
The TV's so big. I was watching an episode of Gavin and Stacey the other night, and you can see people on the street watching them film it. I swear to God, I was playing Call of Duty, and I went to bed like all twitchy, like I lost a friend.
A 65
Yeah,
inch
it's
TV.
ridiculous. Like I could see the stitch in the ball during the football.
That's like 30 inches too big.
It's way too big.
Yeah.
It's way too big.
Like you'd need to have like a fucking mansion for
Ask
that.
me how much.
Oh no.
Much.
$1,000.
Wow.
Did you shop around?
Nope.
No. No, he did not.
I went into Curry's and
Curry's is dear as well.
mate, you know it was a nightmare. I only went there because I was hungry, and I went, "This isn't even what they do." It's all TV and shit.
How'd you get home?
They had it delivered to my mum and dad's house, and then me and my dad had to try and get it into his car because it wouldn't fit in the TT.
Why'd you not get it delivered to yours?
Because I wasn't going to be there. I was in Mayo drinking pints.
But they were only mediums.
Only mediums. Didn't have a pint.
Here's how we're different. Mine was when Senegal were still in the World Cup. I remembered the old Senegal shirt from 2002 World Cup. We Le Coq Sportif one and ordered that. That's my impulse purchase.
I bought a microwave yesterday.
Impulse purchase or needed
my
it?
microphone.
But what's the
my
last thing
microwave
Davey
first.
treated himself to?
I have no treats. I have no joy.
Tell
I
me
just
this.
get paid
Sorry to interrupt. Air fryers. Who has one? Where do we
I
stand?
have.
Don't know
Go
anything
for it.
about them.
Yeah.
They're handy. Do you eat frozen food? Like would you put stuff in the
Not
oven?
really, to be honest with you.
Would you like chippies?
I
Like we
do
oven
like
chippies.
chippies. I do like
Oven
chippies.
chippies are easy. Not
Yeah.
sausages.
Sausage,
Bacon,
yeah.
healthier.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah. Steaks, you can do steak and all that. Like.
I wouldn't do a steak. I don't like a steaks.
Davey respects the steak.
Yeah.
Like.
I respect the steak myself, but if it was,
No.
fuck, that's going to go off. Shit.
No. It's pan. Do it in pan.
I seen a TikTok of someone doing a Christmas ham on it, and I'm interested to see how that
Apparently
would go.
people are doing steak in the toaster. And the fire service have had to come out and go, don't
Yeah.
do this. Don't do this.
Yeah.
I'll do a potato waffle in a toaster. Like.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I just put bread in my toaster.
Do you know what? Do you know what I don't toast in a toaster is muffins or soda bread.
No.
That's a grill.
Fry it?
One
Oh,
side.
grill.
Toast that on one side.
You're a bit of an oddity, aren't you? If you're going to fucking air fry a steak, but you won't put it.
Air
I
frying
didn't say-
steaks
I
with
didn't say-
65-inch TV.
I didn't say I was going to. I just asked you your opinion on it.
No, I mean
Hypothetically
certain things. Yeah, it's good. Like if you know potatoes,
I've heard of them.
you
Like,
cut those up and put them in there, and then you get chips.
Was toast better back in the day? I'm talking mid-90s toast. Because my dad used to grill
Grilled toast is the
on
best.
one side,
Yeah.
butter it, cut a faint line down the middle, not sever the bread, faint line, fold it over. Oh, and it was like gold. It was like
you get a wee butter
golden
trick.
inside.
Do you know what? I think your palate is at its prime for toast when you're a wee child
Timmy
or
palate.
an old person.
Or just woke up out of
so.
hospital. If you've just woke up in hospital, you get that wee bit of toast. You're like,
Yeah,
stay
it's
here
my
all
cup of
day.
tea.
like.
I actually ended up in hospital because I smelled toast and there was no toast.
I one time ended up in hospital because I had too much toast.
Yeah,
4 loaves, mate.
front the 65-inch
Four
TV.
loaf.
Yeah.
Have you watched porn on that?
I haven't done something about it. Sure, I've got the VR head,
Yeah,
so there's no
I was
point. I'm like, this is still 2D.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Yeah.
If I was watching porn on TV that big, you were like that. Like watching Wimbledon.
You get Stephen Berg and his hole eating in the sea on that. You fucking see the resort.
You fucking hear the ocean. Do you reckon that's she was trying to do was here? Yeah. Putting her up that
Oh, dear.
She swells arseholes by the seashore.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
What else did you do?
I'm sore head.
No, nothing.
I got headache tablets over there.
Nah, I'm alright, mate.
Micky Bartlett is doing Millennium Forum in Derry and Waterfront in Belfast.
I'm also on tour February and March. Selling out like fuck, so
Someone said to me recently, "Is Micky ever off tour?" And I said he's not.
never off at all.
Um,
I sleep in callbacks.
you doing? What are you doing? February
February March is like it's just a small tour of sort of small venues, so it's like
with the show you've just done at Waterfront or the new show?
it's the show just on a waterfront, but it'll be a flowing version of it. Do you know what I mean? So it'll be I'm in Bangor, in the courthouse in Bangor, 3 nights. Lisburn, 2 nights.
Cha-ching.
I'm in on Newry.
We're doing Lisburn and Large.
Yeah, we're in the wee room though.
Oh, aye.
But it's sold out
one
in
of the
our-
best rooms.
Don't
Don't do the big room.
I've heard that.
Keep it in the wee room.
Aye. And then where else am I doing?
We're doing Newry.
The bank.
Yep.
Doing Top of Town Antrim.
Yep.
Port Rush Playhouse.
Oh, aye.
I think that's maybe it.
Okay.
There might be one more.
Yep.
And then October, I'll be in the Waterfront and
The big uns.
the big the Millennium Forum and Australia. I'll be in Australia from April the 9th until May the 15th.
We might be in Australia at the same time.
I can't wait for that, man.
We've thought we might be in Australia at the same time.
There'll be gin taken.
Jumbling in a man and Gumby and a hippie tree and a
There going to be beaches and sea there?
Huh? Oh.
Absolutely.
Davey?
Listen, I'm at my wee cauldron. I'm working up some things in my pot at the minute.
Oh, aye.
Do it
Nothing
again.
to- that's it, I'm working on things in my pot.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic technique, I can tell.
Yeah. Fuck, I could wank. I could wank a guy, like, for sure.
Do you reckon you can
Guys, thank you very much
Yeah,
for
sucking
watching,
wank
for
up, man.
listening.
Maintain
We're
eye contact
doing.
if you're doing it.
We are doing the live stream
Would
next
you say
week.
things like you like that there?
Yeah,
do you?
I'd say.
Yep, we're doing the live stream next week, last one of the year,
Yeah, Paddy.
with Paddy McDonald. And who's on this week?
Dave and Butler for Christmas.
Dave and Butler episode Christmas special this week,
Mm.
which will be a lot of fun. We do an episode in the new year.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just went, nah.
I'm done.
No, guys, thank you very much for watching, for listening. Have a good
Day.
week.